Alright guys, we are at the Dollar Trees and there's a new treat that they have that named Delightibles. And I'm curious, I will get this for Lychee to see if she's gonna like it. This is Lychee. She's wearing a beautiful dress that my mom got her from Vietnam and she's loving it. Say hi Lychee! Alright, we're gonna take Lychee to the cashier to check out her new treat, $1.25 for 3 ounce. It's cat treat with chicken flavor. And despite the price, the chicken product meal is the first ingredient. And then the flour and stuff come after, so which isn't too bad. And I'm excited to do a cat testing to both my girls to see how they would react. Alright guys, so I have the bag of delightful treats from Dollar Tree with me. I really like the packaging. I thought it's really cute. It's really eye-catching. I also like that it's set on the top is chicken flavors, and the first ingredients is somewhat chicken, even though it's chicken byproducts. But with $1.25 for 3 ounce, that comes to about 41 cents-ish, close to 42 cents per ounce, which is like pretty good considering this is only $1, very small package, so it's really hard for them to even do cheaper. I'm planning to do another quick video. I will compare this one with Purina Kit and Kaboodle Cat Treats. It's currently on Dollar General website for about $1 for 2.4 ounce. So technically, at the price point perspective, it's about 25 cents. And you know, it will be at tax to that, it's about 27 cents-ish maximum cheaper than this price point. But the price point per ounce for both of the two cat treats is about the same because this is 3 ounce, the other one is 2.4 ounce, so that make up the price difference. So I like the packaging. I also like a lot of the things that they write about the treat, made with delicious creamy center and a crunchy shell. It's also a made in the USA product. They claim it to be free of artificial preservative, BHA and BHT, and they contain antioxidants and natural flavors. So Delightables are available in a variety of flavors, including chicken and seafood. So when your cat craves a treat, give her healthy ones, she will love. Give her Delightables. So the feeding instruction is for adult cats, kittens, or pregnant lactating queens up to 15 treats per 10 pounds. Sometimes I heard this number fluctuate. Sometimes it's either like 2 treats per pound, and sometimes it's like 10 treats per 10 pounds. So I think it could be really depends on the number of calories content that each cat treat has. But overall, I think the rule should be around a treat per pound. Correctly if you think it should be anything else. They said if you also want to feed this as a main meal, you can do a quarter cup of this product. It cannot equally replace a quarter cup of some dry cat food, and then just make sure your cat has all of the waters around them. One good thing in this product is also AFCO approved, so it certainly has minimal requirement for your cat to either get a good treats and be safe. I want to talk a little bit about the guarantee analysis with you guys. Crude protein is 30%, so I think that's very standard. Cat treat tend to have a little bit of a higher requirement profile than regular cat food. If you notice, this is like the cheapest cat treat in the market. But you know, they're still relatively like 42-ish cents per ounce. You can buy big bulk of cat food for like roughly like 4 or 5 cents per ounce. So cat treat, it just relatively has a little bit of higher profile. For the fat, it's 17%. I think I did a quick research on other cat treat from specialty at Walmart or the Purina Kit and Kaboodle is a little bit lower than this. So this has quite high fat and a lower fiber percentage, which is 4%. Moisture is 11%. I think that's pretty standard. And then we have vitamin E, which is 200 IU per kilogram. And then there's I'm not sure how to say this, but this vitamin C acid, minimum 1,000 milligram per kilogram. So I think that those are pretty standard, except the fat I think is pretty high. Calorie content is also pretty standard, is ME calculated for 3820. The calories ME calculated is 3820 kcal per kilograms. So I think that's also pretty standard, a 2 kcal per treat, which I think this could be a little pretty standard. Calories content, I think that's like almost for the same price point, you will get around that amount of number for kcal per kilogram, so that is not too bad for 3820. And then now let's look at the ingredients. So like I mentioned, chicken byproduct meal is the first ingredient, and then we have other starch products such as barley flour, pea starch. There's also chicken fat, which could explain why the crude fat percentage in this cat treat is relatively a little bit higher than other products. You could also find some lactic acid, some natural pork flavor. They claim it to be natural, but I'm not sure how can we either prove that or what does it mean. But I guess it's just not from like harmful like artificial like color products. There's salt in here, which is not really recommended, and then just like other basic supplements to help cat get through the day. So I think this could either be used as a cat treat or an actual meal. And they claim it to be for all life stages. You can feed kitten, pregnant kitties, or senior cat as well. For the price point to get $1.25, it's not is a really good deal for cat treat, and is also a relatively good deal for cat food. Even though I did a video last time on Dollar General Heartland Farms, a dollar product for 15 ounce. That is probably the cheapest lower price point for the ounce. Dollar Tree also used to carry a 16 ounce gourmet, their Greenbrier candle for $1.20. I think it was $1 at that time, but they haven't carried that for like a couple years. So yeah, overall this is good. They also mentioned that is help to control tartar buildup. It can reduce bleach and tartar accumulation. I'm not sure what that means, but if you have any questions, you can also contact them at a number at the bottom right. And it's manufactured by Pet IQ in Eagle, Idaho, which is surprising that this isn't making a state product for such a good price. I've never heard of this company before, but it's also not like one of the private equity big companies, so I think that's also a good sign. Alright guys, I'm gonna open this up and have my cat try it to see their reaction. Alright guys, so here's the size of each of their treat. For 2 kcal per treat, could be relatively a high calorie content per treat in the price range, or maybe it could be just a bigger size. Sometimes I think they come with 1 kcal per treat. For example, the one that could be close to this price point could be Tiny Tiger and Chewy, that's 1 kcal per treat, or Purina Kit and Kaboodle Cat Treat in Dollar General for 1.5 kcal per treat. But overall it's still pretty standard, so I'm gonna feed my cat, give them try too. And so this is me opening the package. Sorry, I couldn't video you guys earlier. Alright, let's try on my Siamese cat, Lychee. She's actually wearing a very cute dress today. She still has that dress on from the Dollar Tree. And let's see how she's gonna like this product. Alright guys, this is Lychee. She's absolutely amazed by the smell of the treat. And she's yummily chewing her treat. It doesn't sound too hard. She seemed to like it, and she finished 2 treat in a second. So I think it's a good deal, right, Lychee? Like, you like it? Alright, I'm gonna go downstairs and test on my Calico Lily to see how she would react to this product. Alright guys, this is my Calico Cat Lily. She was really excited from the top of the basement stair. I think she smelled the treat. Lily, you like to try the treats? Are you ready? Aw, she's demanding some pet instant. Alright, I'm gonna give her 2, and let's see how she's gonna react to this treat. She loves smelling it though. Alright guys, I got the treat test ready, and let's see how she's gonna react. She seems relatively interested. Wow, there was no hesitance on her ends, and she just enjoyed eating the treat right away. I think she really liked the way how it smelled. She was demanding it from the stair. Good job, Lily. It was a quick test. You love the Dollar Tree Delightable Cat Treat. Well, it's technically not a Dollar Tree brand, which was surprising me. I thought for the cheap price point, it would be from Greenbrier or any of their, Dollar Tree core products made, but it's actually another company, so that's very interesting. For this price point, you can either get Tiny Tiger on Chewy or Special Kitty at Walmart, or Purina Kit and Kaboodle Cat Treat at Dollar General. I'm going to do another comparison testing with the Purina Kit and Kaboodle treat versus this one when I get a chance to go to Dollar General. Let's tune in and see how both of the cats react. But overall, I think it's still relatively a good cat treat for a good lower price point, and you can easily find it at Dollar Tree. And all of my cats love it, so I think it's relatively a good deal. Let me know what you guys think, and that's the end of the video. Lily, say thank you. Thank you guys for watching.